Hey, everybody, and we are here with Bob Greska. And we had about a month ago, we met with him for a short time to talk a little bit about his newer product. It's a C60 product, which is a face serum. And what we did is he sent us some of the product, he sent us a sample, and my wife has been using it now for about a month. And so, as promised, we wanted to come back to you and show you the type of results that my wife has gotten from using the product. And before we get to my wife, I want to bring in Bob Greska and say, hey, Bob, it's good to see you again. And tell people a little bit about this face serum and about C60 in general and what makes it so great.
Okay, carbon 60 is a molecule that actually rejuvenates your cells. It turns the cells that are not working or working improperly, it makes them function much better because it gets rid of the free radicals that are causing the problems in the cell. And that's a quick nutshell about what it is. It gets rid of the free radicals. But when it does that, your cell now fires and it works. It actually produces, instead of being hindered by the free radical, it now produces, it does what it's, whether it's a liver function or a brain function or a skin function, it does what it's supposed to. And that's what carbon 60 does. And we put it into sunflower oil as an oral supplement, olive oil as an oral supplement, water as an oral supplement, and a topical supplement. But the face serum is in squalane oil, which is derived from fermented sugar cane. Comes from Brazil, then is shipped to the United States, and they filter it and package it. And it's a very high-end face serum oil. You know, it's really great for the face serum.
So this product only has, count them, two ingredients.
Two, yeah, carbon 60 and squalane oil. All of our products are basically just two ingredients. So it's the carbon 60 that does the work. It's not the oil, it's not the water, it's the carbon 60. And that's what we focus on here. That we just have two ingredients in basically all of our products.
Yeah, it's excellent because I don't like looking at these products. You go to the store and you look at it, and it's got longer than my arm, all these ingredients. And some of these things, I don't know what they are, and I can't pronounce them. And then I'm like, do I really want to use this? You got two ingredients,
Yeah.
and it works. And what I want to do is bring my wife, Barb, into the broadcast, and we can say hello to her. And Barb, hello. It's good to see you, baby. It's good to see you. And how when you were using the product, how did you use it? What was your routine when using this product?
Okay, I would in the morning. This is where I would start using it in the morning. First thing as I'm getting ready to get dressed, before I get dressed, I would just have a clean face, and I would clean my face first, and then I would take this carbon 60 face serum, and I would put it on my forehead, my sides of my cheeks, my face, my chin here like that, and then I would just kind of move it around and just get it all over my whole entire skin, and then go up into my neck and things like that, and I would just go like that, and I let it dry. And if I want to put a moisturizer, which maybe I use maybe a couple times, other than that, I've never used a moisturizer. That's always used that alone by itself because it seemed to be enough. I don't like foundation for myself personally. I don't like that heavy feeling for me. I'd rather have something like just this, on my
Yeah,
face, or just something else, but I don't like that heavy feeling. So
yeah.
that's what I would do in the morning, and I would do that faithfully every single day, and then I would apply my makeup after that. And I've done that consistently every single day as we were getting prepared to present this to the people.
That's excellent. That's excellent. And I'm going to show right now a picture of Barb. Let me just get everybody up here on the screen. And I'm going to show a picture of Barb. And this picture, Barb, forgive me, please. I know it's you without makeup. And I had just said, hey, I just got off the phone with Bob Greska. We're going to do this really cool thing. And I made you the guinea pig. And you're going to use this great stuff. We're going to see what kind of results you get. So this is the embarrassing picture, folks. No, I'm not trying to abuse my wife, but here is the picture that we took a short time after I found out we were going to do this, and I got it rather impromptu about a month ago. And this is you right here, very little makeup, and then just take a look. You can see Bob. Describe for people at home what they're seeing with this picture in the before.
Well, you can see the blemishes on her skin over the bridge of her nose, the wrinkles on her cheek, on her chin, excuse me,
Yeah,
and just the overall look and the feel of your skin improves tremendously too. It gets very, very soft, like a baby's
yeah,
butt, And
yes.
but you can see Carbon 60 works on age spots and fine lines and wrinkles, and yeah, I'm impressed that you did this little test over 30 days and documented the pictures. This is awesome.
So, I mean, you can see in the picture the discoloration of the skin. There's not an even skin tone. It changes from depending on what part of her face you're looking at. There's some spots and things like that. And this is an undoctored picture. This is exactly as I took it with my cell phone. And so, what I want to do is I want to show you the next picture, which was taken like 2 hours ago. And so, this is the same woman, folks, 2 hours ago.
Wow.
Now, Bob, tell us what we're looking at here as far as the skin.
Well, you can see the smoothness of the lines of her face underneath her eyes and everything. The wrinkles are diminished. I'd say about
Yeah,
50%. You know, her chin looks. I don't see any wrinkles or any discontinuities on her chin at all. Her blemishes, the age spots or whatever they are, freckles, whatever you want to call them, they're almost gone, like 80%.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And the interesting thing is that she still has. She showed me right before we started taping this. She still has about a quarter of the bottle left after using it for a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
typically a bottle lasts about six. All of our products, our oral supplements, our topical mist, our face serums, they all last about 6 weeks.
it's truly amazing. Again, I want to show the before picture. Again, my apologies, Barb, but here's the before picture. Very little makeup. I caught her impromptu. I was like all excited. Hey, we're going to do this really great thing. And this is her that day, like I said, about 1 month ago. And we're taping this September the 10th of 2025. So this is around mid August. And
Yeah,
so there it is. Now, again, here's today's picture a month later.
yeah.
Same
It's
woman.
just, I mean, and that's all she did. She didn't do anything else.
No.
Yeah. So,
That's it.
and it's just like 6 drops. Put it on your face. Just rub it on
Yeah.
or spread it
Yeah.
around like you did. And
Yeah.
it comes in a bottle. It's a very black liquid, but it goes on. It goes on clear. You can't tell. And the black in the liquid is the carbon. The activate. It's not activated carbon, but it's actually carbon 60 molecules. And basically, they go in. You get the UV damage from the sunlight that knocks off the electrons off the molecules in your skin, causing the free radicals. And that gives you that leathery texture of your skin as you get older because it stiffens up your skin basically because it's not supple
Yes.
anymore. So the carbon 60 goes in there, puts the electrons back on that molecule that the ultraviolet light has knocked off. And you get
Yeah.
that younger glow. You look better. You feel better. You feel better about yourself. I bet you have a better
Yeah.
self-esteem.
I think she feels a lot better looking at these pictures because, quite honestly, since I see her all the time and every day, I didn't see the gradual change. Not until I took this picture here, and I went, "Oh wow, the difference is incredible."
Yeah. Yeah, carbon 60 has been noted to have anti-aging properties. Of course, we produce clean carbon 60. We don't use any solvents in our process like other companies do, which they have to because they don't have the technology which I developed to produce a solvent-free carbon 60.
Yeah. And if you wanted to go to your website, Bob, it's c60.com. And as you always stress, add the www because competitors are out there and you'll wind up at a competitor site. Now, folks, I'm bringing this up. This is the actual website. This is Bob's C60 website. So you want to go www.c60.com, and you're going to see exactly what you're seeing here. This is Bob's website. If you want to get in touch with him and you want to talk to a real person about C60, 720-600-6040, 720-600-6040, and that'll get you to this place right here where you can get all the different products, and they're fantastic. I've used them myself. As you can see, Barb has used them, and she's gotten great results with them. Now, Barb, back to you very quickly. What other thoughts do you have about the product that you'd like to add?
Well, what I like about it, it goes on. There's no really no problem just to take it out of the bottle, and this is actually, you can see here. This is how much I have even more than
Yeah,
that I have left in the bottle.
yeah.
So I
Wow.
do. You can see if I put it down, I
And
have a
you've used
lot
it every day.
every day, and you can see I got a lot left over in here.
Yeah.
And you don't have, that's the thing, it's concentrated, so you don't need to use an awful lot. That's the
Mhm.
beautiful part of it, and which a lot of the products out there, you have to use an awful lot just to get on your face. And see, with this also absorbs into your skin, I noticed, and what doesn't, what doesn't go in, it just, you can still feel it, so you don't need an awful lot because it's so concentrated. That's what I like about it. So you don't have to, so you get your money's worth, really, to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say, because you don't have to use a lot. If you do, it's a waste because it just sits on your skin. It doesn't go in, you know.
And you're using like 3, 4 drops, 5
Yes,
drops on your
just
face.
drops on my, and just a little bit on my forehead. It's just like almost making the sign of the cross,
Yeah.
but on my face,
Good way to
and then,
remember it.
yeah, and so I just kind of smooth it in, and then I put a little bit here, and you know, it's just that it's not hard. It's
Yeah,
easy
it's not
to
hard to do. It's
apply.
easy.
It's and you don't have to use globs of it. Sometimes, like
Mhm.
I've used in the past moisturizers on my skin,
Yeah.
and where you need an awful lot because it seems to be sucking it in, and it doesn't seem to be enough. But you don't need an awful lot. That's the whole
No,
thing.
you
You
don't.
just don't. So I'm your best
Now,
advertiser here because I
now,
speak from
Barb, o-
experience.
only if you want to tell people how old you are.
Well, seeing that Kevin, showed all those pictures, I'm 82.
Wow.
Can you
So
believe that?
Wow.
She's
Wow.
82, folks, and she looks
I
that
just
good.
turned 82. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks 82 looks good on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One other thing I do want to mention is that if you have any grandkids or anything like that that have acne problems, people have tried to get rid of acne. This stuff, 10 days, 90% of it's gone. I mean, severe acne. So people that have acne, it's worth a shot. Give it a try. Uh,
And
it
and
eliminates it.
and Bob, if we could tell people very quickly about the guy that took the C60 that had the birthmark on his face.
Oh yeah, there's a young boy from Vietnam. He's probably about, by the looks of the picture, that's all I got. He looked like about 10 or 12 years old, and he had a birthmark on the top half of his face, that wine-colored birthmark, and he's
Yeah.
had it since birth. That's a genetic defect, and he put the carbon 60 on there, and 6 days later, of 6 days applying just a little bit, they sent the picture back, and 80% of the birthmark was gone. Now,
Wow.
Praise
I
God.
don't understand. I mean, that's a genetic defect. I don't know how it works, but it seems to correct. It's most all health issues are caused by molecules missing electrons, and that's what this carbon 60 molecule right here does. It provides electrons to the molecules that are missing them, and they turn back on and they function the way they're supposed to.
It's like the C60 gets into your body, and what happens is your body sees that C60 particle and goes, "Oh, I need some of that," and the C60 particle goes, "Here, take some," and
Well,
so your
well, it
body
actually,
winds up doing what it does.
it actually, the negative electrons on the carbon 60 molecule, the negative available electrons are attracted to the positive charged free radicals. So they're
Right.
like magnets. So they actually seek out the problem where the problem is.
Yeah.
And they solve it and it's
Excellent.
done quickly.
Excellent. Now, how can people get more of this product if they want to order it? What's the best way to do it?
We're mostly in online. We have it in stores across the country, but there's sparse here and there between, maybe a couple stores, 3 or 4 or 5 a state, depends. We got a
Yeah.
lot in Florida, but they can go
Yeah.
online and visit our website. We ship daily, and that's www.c60.com, or to give us a call. We can take your order over the phone. Our phone number is 720-600-6040.
There you go. And I'll line the number up here real quick to have people see it before we go bye-bye. That's the number right there. And so you can call 720-600-6040. And Bob, do you have any final thoughts before we go?
Well, we've been doing this for 14 years now, so we're not a fly-by-night operation. The product does work. Even for other health issues, we have the oral supplement that goes systemic throughout your entire body, and the topical that you can spray on. If you have a health issue, it's definitely going to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely great. Hey, Barb, thank you very much for
No
testing
problem.
this out for us. We can see the awesome
Anything.
results that we got.
Anything for Bob Greska.
And
Thank
Bob,
you, Barb.
thank you for
Thanks, Kevin.
thank you for being. You're very welcome. Thank you for being
Thank
on
you.
with us, and we'll visit with Bob some more. And again, right there, as it says down there where Bob is, www. Make sure you add the www, or you'll go to the wrong place. www.c60.com, and you'll be able to check out his whole line of products. This stuff, as you can see, works really, really well, as you can see with my wife. And all of his other
Yeah.
products, they work fantastic. I've used the C60, for example, on my knees, and the pain, bam, would go away, and I'd be able to squat uh, up and down, just squat, and no pain in my knees,
True.
which
Yeah.
is unbelievable. My wife will attest. She knows
Yeah,
the
it's
knee
true.
pain that I go through. So, folks, for Bob Greska, for Barb Gallagher, I'm Kevin Gallagher. I thank you for joining us here today. And please continue to tune in to the Truth Be Told Radio Network and the White Stone Streaming Network, where you can hear the best and upcoming Christian music artists and the best Christian talk radio on the planet. I'm Kevin Gallagher. Thank you so much. God bless you, and we'll talk to you again soon.